Okay, so get this right. AI that can create a 3D first-person shooter game from scratch.
Whoa, hold on. From scratch. Like, completely.
Yeah, apparently. And not just that. It can also turn like a boring financial report, the kind, into an interactive infographic.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What else?
Oh, and it can even code a snake game.
A snake game, like the classic one.
Yeah, in Python on the first try. All from just like simple text prompts. We're talking about Claude 3.5 Sonnet today.
Claude 3.5 Sonnet. All right, that's a mouthful. But coding a snake game, that's pretty impressive.
It's not just impressive, it's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, we always thought coding was like a human thing, right?
Yeah, needing that logical thinking, the problem solving. But this Claude thing, it's showing us AI can do it too. It can understand complex instructions, and then bam, functional code. Makes you wonder about the future of, well, everything, really.
Exactly. Like, how will this change software development? Entire industries, even. Okay, so we've got this crazy YouTube video, Claude 3.5 Deep Dive. This new AI destroys GPT. Quite a title.
Yeah, bit traumatic maybe, but hey, gotta grab attention.
True.
Yeah.
But there's also this Phelps guy. His LinkedIn profile is fascinating. He's a recruitment specialist. And his work hints at some really interesting ways AI like this could impact how we, find and hire people.
And then there's this curveball excerpts from Derek's upcoming sales training book, Best Damn Sales Book Ever. At first I thought, what does this have to do with AI? But the more I think about it...
The connections start to emerge,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I had the same thought. It seems like we're jumping between like totally unrelated topics. But that's what makes this deep dive so interesting, I think. AI, recruiting, sales, all connected somehow.
It's like we're weaving a tapestry here, a tapestry of how tech is changing, well, everything, really. Ready to start with that YouTube video? See what this Claude 3.5 deep dive is all about?
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
Okay, so the video highlights a few things that set Claude 3.5 apart. One that really stood out was the artifact window.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that in your notes. You were saying how you've been struggling with client presentations. Imagine having this AI helping you design visuals, like right there in the meeting, responding to their feedback instantly.
It's like having a live workshop, right? You interact with what the AI creates, tweak designs, refine the outputs, all on the fly. That's powerful stuff.
Almost like having an AI teammate working alongside you.
Exactly. So let's shift gears for a sec. Let's look at how these AI advancements could impact the recruiting world. That's where Derek Phelps and his LinkedIn profile come in.
All right, so Derek is a recruitment specialist, works at Top Talent Search Advisors. His profile is all about using AI to, streamline finding the best people for a job.
And one of the key things he talks about is proactive candidate sourcing. Sounds fancy, right? But basically it's using AI to find the perfect people for a job even before they apply.
Hold on. So instead of waiting for applications, you're going out and finding them.
You got it. AI targets individuals with the exact skills a company needs. It can look at their online presence, their work history, all that.
That could be a game changer for companies struggling to find, qualified people. No more wading through tons of resumes. You just go straight to the source.
Right. And AI can also help craft those engaging job postings we talked about earlier. Forget generic descriptions. AI can help write postings that speak to specific candidates, highlight the company culture, even tell a story that draws people in.
So instead of hoping the right person sees your posting, you're reaching out to the best candidates directly.
Okay, this AI is starting to sound pretty powerful, but doesn't it all feel a little cold, impersonal?
I get it. But remember, even with all this AI, human touch is still key. Building relationships, assessing cultural fit, those gut feelings, that's where human recruiters are still essential.
Yeah, it's like AI can do the heavy lifting, but humans are still calling the shots. Exactly. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about making them better at what they do, more efficient, more effective, ultimately, better recruiters. But it does make you wonder about those who aren't keeping up with all this tech. Not everyone can learn new skills as fast as AI can change things.
True. That's a whole other can of worms, right? How do we make sure people aren't left behind in this AI revolution?
It's a crucial question. We need to think about how to support people who might be displaced, maybe retraining, new opportunities, making sure the benefits of AI are shared and not just benefiting a few.
Feels like lifelong learning is going to be more important than ever before.
Yeah.
We need to give people the skills to thrive in this new world.
Absolutely. And it's not just technical skills. It's about those uniquely human skills that'll always be valuable no matter how advanced AI gets. Critical thinking, creativity, the ability to connect with other people, on a human level.
Okay, I'm with you on that. But we've got AI coding snake games, writing job descriptions, finding candidates before they even apply. Where does this sales book fit into all this?
Okay.
It's still a little lost on that connection.
Okay, so this is where things get really, really interesting. It seems like AI and sales are totally different worlds. But Derek's book, Best Damn Sales Book Ever, it talks about these timeless principles that are just as important in an AI-driven world as they were years ago.
Okay, I'm listening. What kind of principles?
Well, think human connection. Even in a world obsessed with technology, it's still about building rapport, listening to your customer, understanding what they need, and going above and beyond, giving amazing service.
Those sound like, basic sales 101 principles. How do they connect with all this AI stuff?
That's the cool part. AI might automate tasks, analyze data, personalize things, but it can't truly replace the human touch. Maybe AI can suggest the perfect pitch, but it's the human salesperson who can read the room, adjust their approach, build trust that leads to, well, a real connection.
So it's not AI versus humans in sales. It's AI, A&D humans working together.
Yeah, you got it. AI might enhance what we do, but that human element, that's what really seals the deal.
Okay, it's all starting to click now. It's like AI gives us the power and efficiency while humans bring the emotional intelligence, that intuition. But there are some stories in Derek's book where salespeople just rely on gut feeling and improvisation. Can AI ever really learn that? Or will human intuition always have the edge?
That's a great question, and it's something a lot of people are thinking about as AI gets more and more advanced. Can AI truly replicate that human intuition and that emotional intelligence? Or will that always be a human thing?
It's like there's a certain art to sales and recruiting that you can't just code. You need that human touch, that ability to read people, adapt to situations, build trust through empathy.
You're absolutely right. And that's why even with all these advancements, those human qualities are going to become even more valuable as we go forward.
So you're saying AI won't replace salespeople and recruiters. It'll actually make those who have those human skills even more in demand.
Exactly. It's about finding that sweet spot where AI and human intelligence work together. AI does what it does best, analyzes data, sees patterns, automates things, and humans use their unique skills to build relationships, offer insights, make those decisions that need intuition, creativity, and empathy.
I like that. It's not AI versus us, it's AI with us. But okay, let's be realistic for a minute. We're getting excited about the possibilities, but what about the potential downsides? What about the people who might not be able to keep up with all this new technology?
It's a valid concern. We need to figure out how to support those who might get displaced by these advancements. Think retraining, creating new opportunities, making sure everyone benefits from AI, not just a select few.
Feels like lifelong learning is going to be more important than ever, right?
Yeah.
Equipping people with the skills they need to thrive in this new world where AI is everywhere.
Absolutely. And it's not just about learning the tech stuff. It's about those human skills that'll always be valuable. Thinking critically, being creative, solving problems, connecting with people. That's what's going to matter.
Okay, so it's not just learning how to code or use AI tools. It's about being more adaptable, more resilient, more human, really, as technology keeps changing.
You nailed it. AI can do a lot, but it can't replace the things that make us human. Those things that drive innovation, build trust, create real connections.
Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about the future now.
Yeah.
But can we get into some specifics about how AI is already being used in sales and recruiting? Like real-world examples.
Absolutely. In part 2 of this deep dive, we'll explore some fascinating case studies and look at AI tools that are changing how companies approach both sales and recruiting. It'll give us a clearer picture of what's happening right now and what we might see in the future.
Sounds good to me. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back soon with part 2 of our AI deep dive.
Sounds great. See you soon.
Derek Phelps here at Top Talent Search Advisors. I hope you have enjoyed our podcast and learned a little bit about the coming future of AI and recruiting and sales. Thanks for joining us again, and hope to see you in our part 2, where we'll dive a little deeper into some of those details and get you caught up on AI and today's job market. Thank you.